Hello everyone, today is February 13th and this is Amanda Ray coming to you with a video just discussing INFINii and does it cost to dropship. And I just wanted to introduce this video and talk about pretty much how much you need to dropship and what's one of the requirements when dropshipping. So as far as the amount, is there a particular amount? No, there isn't. The reason why is because when you're dropshipping, in a way you are using other people's money. And why I say in a way is because depending on what platform you're using, there's certain ways to get paid, and sometimes it takes a certain particular time to get paid. So with that said, if you are using, let's say, eBay, and you're doing drop shipping, it it normally takes 90 days before you receive your first payment if you don't have an established eBay account. So that means that, let's say you get $500 in sales and that's all you have is just $500. You cannot go further than that because you're going to need to wait for a payment or wait till you get more money in order to keep going again. So I hope people understand this. It's like you can make your budget whatever you want based on whatever you can afford. But just know that whatever you start with will pretty much, whatever you start with will kind of give you an idea of what your profit is going to be. So if you want to make $2,000 to $3,000 a month and you want to make it in like 60 days, but you only have a budget of $250, that's not realistic. Depending on the items that you sell, what your return on investment will be for the items that you're selling, and then what you have to start with. So if there's a person that's starting with $2,000 compared to a person starting with $200, their profit is going to happen quicker because they have more money to spend. And when you're on a platform, you have to have some money ahead of time to get the products before the money that the customer is giving to you clears. So, that's just something to keep into consideration. Um, People say you could drop ship for free. It's really hard. It's really unrealistic to do. If you have some items that you have lying around your house, you can use that as a source of income to help you with your business. So if you don't really have a lot of money out of pocket, but you have some valuable stuff laying around, like for example, you might have some CDs, DVDs, some Xbox games you don't use. You might have some brand new shoes that you don't wear, some good jeans in the closet, some used clothing, some kids' clothing that your children might have outgrown. Maybe some toys that are in pretty good condition that the kids don't use no more. Maybe you have some really good books that you read 1,000 times you want to get rid of. You can literally go around your house and shop and just add these items to your list and sell them on the platform that you choose. So that's one way to start if you really don't have a ton of money. Another thing you can do is you can get a loan. You can get a small loan and take that out and use that money to start your business. Borrow money from a friend. Take on a second part-time job. You can be an Uber driver. You can do mystery shopping. There's like you could do some on the side babysitting. There's so many ways that you can come up with the money, but for each person it's different based on their circumstance. And one person, like I said, could be 250, another could be 2,000. It depends on where they at, how much they can afford, and what they can do with the money that they have. So I just want to let people know that with drop shipping, you do need a little bit of upfront money to get started. You need the training so that you know that you're doing things quickly, and to have a great mentor is also a number one thing that you can really have that's useful, because that person can literally teach you their tricks and trades on how to improve your sales, and tell you all of the do's and the don'ts that you may not be able to get in training. So, like for example, with INFINii training, they're going to give you the basics of how to drop ship and what to do, and how to do it successfully. But for those that don't know, eBay and Amazon change and update their rules on a regular basis, and their policies and procedures and way that they do things. And that's when your mentor comes into hand, and also your group, because your group and your mentor is going to keep you updated on the things that is not in the training. Okay. So like for example, there were a ton of items that were Um, there was a ton of brands that needed approval. That it wasn't like that last year, but then it came into effect. Well, I want to say the beginning of last year. It wasn't like that, but then the middle of the year, there were certain brands you could not sell. That stuff may or may not be in the training because it's updated information, but your group and your mentor can keep you updated on things like that. Okay. And just a lot of other things, settings on your back end. They had a new long-term storage fee that came out for Amazon that your mentor and your group will keep you updated with, things of that nature. But I want people to know, don't be discouraged if you don't have a lot of money. You always have to just get started. You have to start somewhere and then you grow from wherever you start. Everybody didn't become, especially if you don't have money or it's not in your family, you don't become rich overnight, or you don't become, you know, making the type of money that you want overnight. It's something that you work on and you do it consistently and you build it. And the more that you build it, it just becomes second nature. It grows into something more, something that you can look forward to. But it takes time. So with that said, I just want people to know it's not an overnight get rich thing. You're not going to get rich overnight. You can make some really good money, but it's going to take time, effort, energy, consistency, and you have to be in it to win it. So I'm going to leave you guys with that and just the information about the drop shipping. I wanted people to just be informed. Again, trying to bring value to all of my subscribers and the people that watch me. Once again, thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to stay updated. And I just want to thank all of my YouTube subscribers. I think yesterday I made 100 subscribers, which was like, it's probably not a lot to most people, but to me it is. It's a start. So thank you so much for getting me to that 100 subscriber point. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to doing more in the future. And I'm hoping to inspire people and to encourage people and keep people motivated and let people know that if I can do it, they can do it. And as a team, we can do it together. So thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.